Xandria Ooi is our guest today on Innerview. She is a Malaysian writer, it says over here, television host, producer. Good morning, Xandria.
Good morning.
Is there anything that you don't do?
No, I eat a lot.
Okay.
We're going to find out about cooking as well, okay? But Xandria, okay, for benefit people who don't know Xandria, tell us who is Xandria.
Xandria is someone who's really lucky because I've had a lot of opportunities come my way, and I'm only doing what I'm doing because people believe in me. And that's it.
And
luck.
While talking to you, you said you're not somebody who just gives up on anything, right? You don't sit it out. If you get the chance to go for it, you
I'll
go for it.
I'll try it, yeah.
Fantastic. So you got lots of stuff that it really gets you ticking in there, yeah?
Yes, in a good way.
Okay. So right now you've written a book.
Yes.
You've been on television. You've
been on radio.
On radio a lot.
A short while.
Oh, a short while.
Yes.
Okay.
At least you've been there.
You're also the boss of a production company. And all that stuff, right,
Sounds
Xandria?
good, man, when you say it.
Sounds really nice. Okay.
Yeah, it feels depressing on our side, man. It's like we're not doing enough.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
but you enjoy being where you are.
Oh, yeah, true. That's true.
You enjoy being where you are is still another thing over there.
Okay,
but okay, we want to know about Xandria. Okay,
yes.
What was she like when she grew up? What was she like, and how did she come about doing the things she's doing today?
Well, I think what I'm doing now, it's extension of my personality. Because when I was young, teachers were always complaining to my parents when they came to take the report card, like, Xandria talks a lot. So I'm doing it for a living. So they should be pretty happy.
So were you told to shut up a lot when you were young?
Not really, because I was also kind of like a good kid, you know. So teachers don't really scold you. They just give you the eye and the like, put the book away. Because I used to read a lot in class.
Okay.
My parents had a bookstore. And I went to a Mandarin school. And I wasn't that interested in Mandarin at that time. So I just kept reading like Annie Blyton, went to Sioux Valley High, and then there's Christopher Pike, Fear Street. And then you go to John Grisham.
That's
and
funny.
Jeffrey
The bookstores
Archer.
we went to did have those books.
We had Chumi the Chiki, we had Kuntum.
Oh,
Different era.
Oh, okay. So and then you progressed to doing stuff. That's where you got your liking for writing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
from the bookstore and all that.
Yeah. I got my passion from. It's not that I love to write. It's just that I like to tell people stories. Yeah. So I'm more of a journalist than a writer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's like something you said in an interview with the Star, and you said,
"Oh, I can't believe you remember that."
Yeah, you said something like, what was it? You don't really write.
I tell stories.
You tell stories and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I hope I tell it in an engaging way because like Nasi Lemak, for example.
Yes.
You have seen Nasi Lemak featured on TV. You've read about Nasi Lemak in magazines, and it's been out in the papers. But when you tell a story about Nasi Lemak again, what makes it so compelling that people want to watch it again or listen to you?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Okay,
so there are many ways to tell a story.
Okay, tell us about Nasi Lemak.
Oh, Nasi Lemak. Okay, Nasi Lemak, right? The best thing about Nasi Lemak is that I like it in this bungkus form. Okay. The 150 kind you get in Petronas.
Oh, now it's 150.
Yeah.
150 with the brown wrapper, I guess. The brown paper.
And then a lot of the time they don't put enough sambal. So I have 3 packets of those bungkus. And I eat 1 packet of rice.
No.
And I dig out all the egg and all the condiments.
And what happens to the rest of it?
You just give it to the guy next to you. It's like, do you want more nasi, my crew?
Okay.
There you go. Oh, okay. So that's your secret, yeah?
Well, what's secret?
But nasi lemak lah.
Nasi lemak.
But we can introduce you to stalls. They have nasi lemak, and they also have the chili at the side. They give you free. You can go just whack.
Those if you don't tap out, if you eat there.
Yeah.
Have you experienced the one with the salted fish?
Nasi lemak. Yes. Oh my God.
That's the ultimate ones.
Tapa Highway, the Petronas, they
Yes.
have with salted fish and the sambal is killer, man.
Okay,
Thank you very much. Now I'm hungry.
Best nasi lemak in Malaysia?
My mom's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know it's so cliche, but I like her. She makes it with this yellow rice.
Okay.
And my uncle, he's a chef. He makes sambal. So whenever my mom makes nasi lemak, we'll ask him to make sambal as well. And it's really good because then you can pile on the sambal with no extra charge.
So
that's nice.
How do you tell if your nasi lemak is fresh or not?
I guess if the rice doesn't all like stick together and it's not
Very
all in
good.
lumps.
Okay, now that she knows the nasi lemak.
Yeah, you open up the packet, and if you see that little sticky thing like something out of the Aliens movie, the rice sticking to the green, the banana leaf, stay away from it.
But I'll still eat it though.
And soggy anchovies.
Okay,
there you go.
Okay, Xandria, how do you like to be addressed? I mean, look, we can't come on and say Xandria Ooi, writer, television host, producer, wrote a book, and what's the one thing you like to be addressed?
Journalist.
Journalist. Okay, good. Right. What do you think about journalism in the world today? Has it gotten a lot better, or are there still areas that can be? Go on.
No comment.
No comment. Yeah.
What do you have to say about some of the journalists? I mean, some columns, some write-ups, which is more like we mentioned before, the parasite columns, which means you steal a story from somewhere else and then you just adjust it a bit and then post those news. What do you have to say about journalists as such?
There's an ethical dilemma already, you know. So I have no comments. I genuinely just don't, because I think that everybody has their own way of telling something, and if you choose to go down that road, I can choose as a reader not to read it, right? So it's not up to me to determine whether this is bad, this is good. It's up to me as a reader to say, if this is bad, then I'll just stop reading it. You know, I don't like to go on and complain about something because I believe in not participating in something I don't like, instead of just complaining about it.
So what can we expect from the way you write when we see an article from you in the Star? What do we expect to see?
Yeah, my column is called Sights and Sounds, so it's what I see, what I hear. I could write about this interview in the next column, you know, and it's more about what people say, and it goes like, yeah, you've got a really good point, you know. So I'm going to write about that point and then elaborating it.
So what are some of the points that are very close to your heart right now?
Love,
okay.
Relationships, work.
What do you think about love, relationships?
I think that it's very important, and that, you know, in our pursuit of money, we forget that the objective of earning money is to be happy, because we can buy the stuff we want, right? So a lot of us are working, but we're not happy. So you're working, but you're not going towards your objective. So, and then you go down to the main thing. What is your main goal in life? You know, you have aspirations. Yes, you have dreams. You want to be rich. You want to travel the world, blah, blah, blah. But these are aspirations. What is your ultimate goal? Why do you want to go on a holiday? You want to be happy.
Okay.
Why do you want to work? Because you want money. Why do you want money? Because you want to be happy.
Okay, so no money, no happy.
I guess. Or work, no money, no happy.
That too.
Yeah, it's like that little line that says, you know, who needs money? Right?
Exactly.
So
money isn't everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that line?
It's so important.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you need to buy a loaf of bread, you need money. And another misconception about Malaysia, like a lot of people still think that it's so cheap. Malaysia is so cheap, but it's not. It's so not expensive.
It is already, yeah.
Dollar for dollar. Don't convert. Okay, if you go to Singapore, you buy something in IKEA, and it's half the price of something here, exact same item, and you go like, oh, but once you convert, it's fine. But hey, my friends in Singapore, they're not earning half the salary. They're earning the exact same amount or more.
Yes.
So for them, things are so much cheaper.
Exactly.
Okay. Other things close to your heart? Love. Malaysian men and love. Are they romantic? Are they good?
I think girls have too high of an expectation.
Really?
I like the way she put it.
Okay.
I like the way
what are the girls over here dreaming of, and what are they really getting?
It's hard for me to say, because my group of friends, what I can say from experience, it's that you know, we're independent working women. We don't need a man really to support us. Okay, so we can buy our own clothes, our own car, and stuff like that. It's
very important to go that way nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of modern women need a man who is emotionally supportive. Yeah, and very ambitious.
Okay, come, let's help the guys out there, right?
Okay.
When you say emotionally supportive, elaborate a little bit on emotionally supportive.
Tricky.
Help the dudes out, man.
You know, like, what would you say? Okay, you're having a bad day, you're depressed or something. What would a guy who's emotionally supportive?
I think it's common sense, because when a guy had a bad day at work, he'll come back and you'll be like, oh, so what's wrong? You'll listen, right? Okay, and you take the time, you listen. You don't expect him to clean and cook and repair the car or change the light bulb, right?
Okay.
So, would be good.
Would be nice.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
But if I had a bad day, if a woman has had a bad day, then the guy should be equally supportive and like, okay, let's go out to eat tonight, or listen, you know, to the problems. And I mean, it's very hard to say. I mean, these are little things. And being supportive, it is the little things. It's not like the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if the wife has a problem for a month, no one's eating at home.
So.
Well, you know, it boils down to what you want to do at the end of the day, you know. I feel that women can do anything they want to do, and if they say that they can't do it, it's because they don't want to do it. You know, you may not be a great cook, but you can cook. I'm sure
Yeah.
if you watch Jamie Oliver, you can cook.
You think,
know?
lah.
It's common sense.
That's what
It
they
is
all
common
think,
sense.
lah.
Yeah,
and,
but
and when we
It's
don't compliment
expensive
this
try to
cooking.
cook his cooking, man.
Yeah, I know. And
That
then
guy
again,
squashes stuff and throws it away.
you know,
It's
when they
like-
cook, it tastes bad and so on. You got to be nice. You got to say, yeah, it's good.
Does that affect a lady? I mean, if somebody says the cooking is not nice, would she attempt to cook it again, or will she just
Give up.
slowly stop cooking it?
It's very interesting because I was just writing about this point,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, okay, for an example, to answer your question, if your boss walks in with a really ugly tie and he goes, "How do I look?" Are you gonna say, "Boss, that tie is damn ugly"? No, you're gonna be
Knowing
like,
us, yes, we would.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
probably would. Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about like if your boss is a very important person, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you cannot risk to offend him, you'll probably be a bit more diplomatic. Smart people will be
No
like,
lah,
like no,
yeah.
that blue that you wore yesterday, that was nicer, or you know,
Yeah.
you'll try to say it in a way that it's not cutting, right?
Uh-huh.
So if your wife's cooking happens to be bad, and you say that really sucks, then
Mm-hmm.
what does it achieve? Nothing, except that she won't dare to cook so much anymore, or her confidence level will drop. You know, so there are ways of saying something to encourage.
Remember the auntie who died from poisoning eating?
Are you serious?
That's not going to happen to me, but you know, it was pretty
but
nice.
okay lah, can lah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you just add in a bit of salt, a bit of chili powder, add in this, add in that, add in this. Okay.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So okay, Xandria in the kitchen. You cook?
I cook.
You do? What
Yeah.
What are your favorites?
I only cook Western food.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
I only know how to cook pasta and fish and chicken baked in the oven.
carbonara. Do you do carbonara?
I do carbonara, but I
Okay.
use yogurt.
Okay, please tell us just very quickly, what do you need for carbonara? I've been dying for this recipe for.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to pass
Thank
you the
you very
recipe, right?
much.
Okay.
I have actually not made carbonara for my husband because
Okay.
I don't eat meat.
Uh-huh.
So I cook a lot of seafood, but he likes carbonara. But the thing is, we're kind of trying to eat healthy. Like
All right.
carbonara is just a lot of cream. I never use cream in my pastas. So what I do is that I substitute cream with yogurt.
Okay.
And the best compliment you can ever get is when someone eats it and they go, "This tastes really unhealthy." It tastes really unhealthy.
okay.
It's creamy and it tastes good, but hey, you're not using cream, you're using yogurt and soy milk, you know, and just a little bit of salt. You know, so you put a bit of butter. You just got to know how to make yogurt.
Wow.
I just feel sorry for your
That's
husband.
good. Yeah, you've got to ask Yuri if he genuinely
Yeah.
likes the cooking, because every time I cook something, he says it's really good.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's
So,
his
his
job.
line. That's his job.
That's his job.
So a question, officer. So you think that he's lying? Do you?
Yes, of course.
Really?
You know the best part is when try this at home tonight. Okay,
Okay.
you
Uh-huh.
cook your dish.
Okay.
try and make it as miserable as possible.
Oh no!
Okay.
Experiment.
Yeah, experiment. Just try to make it
Okay.
as miserable as possible.
Right.
Right.
Hey, see,
I
yeah,
like
I didn't
this.
know. I just tried this new
I
recipe.
spend so much
Burn
time
the
on
toast.
this.
I
Yeah.
spent so much time on this. I did this. I did that. It took me 3 hours to prepare just for you. Like today's special for you. See whether if he says it's nice or not nice.
Yeah, throw in an ant at the last
Right,
minute and
right,
remove
right.
it right in front of him.
The
And
ant.
stuff.
I don't think an ant will work. Maybe a cockroach.
A
Okay, but
cockroach.
it's something. Just try something. Say
It's
if he
more
compliments
expensive
it or
I
now.
not.
like your idea. I like it. I like it.
If he
It's a real
says yes,
test.
it's fantastic. You know he's been lying all those years.
Okay, then what? Okay, then what is the objective of the experiment? So if he's lying, then what do I do?
Yeah?
That means- then you know that he would go the extra
Stop
mile.
cooking.
So should I be angry
That
at
too?
him?
No, you should
No,
not.
it should not be.
Why?
No, he's trying to make you feel good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
a guy can lie to you if it makes you feel
That's
good.
a
Yeah,
white
exactly.
lie.
It's a white lie.
That's
he has
a
no
white lie.
choice. It's not that he's given a chance, a
Yeah.
choice, but he has to, man.
Oh, right.
That's how we've been doing
so
it for
can't
years.
he be truthful but diplomatically truthful? Is there such a thing?
Trust
Do you
me,
believe
it's
in it?
complicated when it comes to ladies.
Yeah.
You know, you can be truthful, you can do your so-called diplomatic thing whatsoever.
Really?
At the end of the day, it doesn't work.
I pity you. So
I know. Experience. Speaking of
what
experience,
kind of evil girls have you been going out with?
the wrong ones, lah.
Oh
See?
no, I gotta introduce you to some good ones, man.
Yeah, wish
Yeah.
somebody else is not listening right now.
Understanding. Oh no.
You better brace yourself.